It's all about some Burkina-based citizens in France protesting against Ibrahim Traore and demanding his step down. And I'm like, are you people serious? You Burkina-based in France are protesting in France, demanding the step down of Ibrahim Traore. You can't be serious. So listen to this.
Now, for those of you who don't understand what they are saying, some Burkina-based are protesting in France, demanding that Ibrahim Traore should step down immediately. So, some citizens of Burkina Faso left their country. They went to France to protest against Ibrahim Traore. How does this thing sound? You left your country where you're supposed to be protesting. You went to former colonial master of Burkina Faso when they're protesting, demanding that Ibrahim Traore should step down. So why didn't they protest in Burkina Faso? They went to France. I still don't understand how some of us reason. They are demanding for democratically elected leader. In Burkina Faso, this thing happened last week. So, despite what Ibrahim Traore is doing, just because he took power forcefully and is not practicing democracy, these guys, Burkinabes, those people living in France, yes, of course, living in France protesting. Guys, what do you think about this? I still don't understand what is going on in Africa. The kind of mentality our people has. Who democracy helps? So they don't like what is going on in Burkina Faso. Calling it. Hi. Watch this.
Greetings, family. You're once again welcome. Let me see those that are here. Kindly like the video, tap the screen for me. If what joining me, me makwaba. But more than say over like a video, no tap on the screen. Now, more like a video, no mame. And you can let me know where you are watching me from. I mean, who baby, I will hear me free. I know, sir, it's been a while. Me by live. I have not been coming live. Sir. Mental life sir, but and then yenya kwenya kakra moma yenka akra enchire ye ho. So I've seen motivations here, and I've seen panorama here. Money Baby is also here. Zion Zinc. Zion, Sika, I see you. Thank you for liking. Thank you for liking. Moma yemo komo kakra na before ankasa no. Ye kwan na beche ye kwan ye on na beche. Yep, ye on na beche. Kwabena Hene, also of fire. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, bro. You are welcome. Keep on liking the video for me. Tap, like the video. If you are watching me on YouTube, kindly like the video for me. And whilst you are watching, you can go ahead and share as well. Vivian Ahonfek, thank you for liking. I really appreciate your support. Thank you for liking. Where are you watching me from? Let me know where you are watching me from. Mami who baby, I wish me free. You know, I've not been coming live frequently, and it's not my fault. I'm loaded with stuffs. That is why recently I've not been coming live as fast or as frequently as I've been doing. But definitely I will get there. I will be coming live frequently, and we will have our conversations. But today's conversation is about what is happening in Burkina. You know, for the past days I've seen this video trending that there are some Burkinabes who are living in France that are not happy, that are not okay with what Ibrahim Traore is doing, and for that matter, they have descended on the streets of France to protest, to demand for the step down of Ibrahim Traore. Can we be serious? Samson, I'm watching you from Italy. Samson, I see you. Samson, you're welcome all the way from Italy. Italy for Matisse Monye ye. I just got the news. I saw the news online that Pope Francis is no more. May he rest in power or rest in peace or whatever it is. May he rest in peace. You know, once we come here, definitely we're gonna live here. So Pope Francis, those in Italy, when ye Italy for ye, Italy for ye kasi pa and I think say in the world at large, the Roman Catholic fraternity ye. I mean, obviously he's not going to rest in peace. Vivian confessing he's not going to rest in peace. Really, sir, he's not going to rest in peace. Oh, obviously, kwabena hen se katwi, kwabena mekatwi. Me pesa me blend we no, mekatwi. When him say me program twi ne doson, but me pesa me blend it. You know, there are others, there are Northerners, and there are our fellow Africans who listens to some of this particular conversation, especially when it matters or when it concerns about IBRAHIM Traore, Burkina Faso. No, there are our brothers and sisters across the African country who listen to it. So, the message will be limited to Ghanaians, okay? And for that matter, I want the message to also go far for our brothers in fellow African countries to also understand what some of us in Ghana here, what we meant, what we want to tell them. So please, I'll blend it. I'll blend the tree, the English, David Ga, and ever. I'll blend it all. I heard the pankasa. Efo Ganyo is here. I heard the pankasa. I heard the pa. I heard the pa. You're welcome. And I see Seti Nates over here. Seti Nati, thank you very much, my brother. Seti, thank you for the support from day one. You've been here. Vivian Ahofe said he should work hard to connect what they did. I mean, he should go and work hard to correct what they did. I'm not getting your message clearly, Vivian. Come again. Mr. Charles Sapon, that is a long time. I see you. So let me go straight to the point. Family, the nation uncle is here. Let's do it. Today we are in Burkina Faso. And the conversation going on here is, I've seen some Burkinabés living in France that have descended on the streets protesting against IBRAHIM Traore and demanding IBRAHIM Traore to step down. And my concern is, if you are a Burkinabe, if you are a citizen of Burkina, and you love your country that much, and there is something going on in your country that you don't like, must you leave the country before you say it? Should you run away to go and say it outside? With good and clear conscience, why don't you come to Burkina, come meet the leader, come meet the leadership, tell them what they are doing is not good, you are not okay with it. Why don't you come and then have a conversation with your leadership? Why are you outside somewhere, making noise, throwing jabs, tantrums, making unnecessary noise? Why are you away? Why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you running? You see, for me particularly, from now onwards, I've stopped blaming the white man. My jaisa me blame kwesi broni. My jaisa abribiano. Yamana kwesa say abrofo na mpe yenkanko. Yes, omo mpe yenkanko, but we are also playing a major role. Yes, we play a major role in however we are. Ya setena na enko ye. Ya maina entumpon. Ye development aka chire. Say dia bibi mind tie bia yaka bia no. Me, I've stopped blaming the white man. Because sit down and ask yourself, say, let's assume they came here, they took advantage of us, they enslaved us, they treated us all sorts of, they treated us badly. Now, it got to a point, slave trade was stopped, was abolished. They left. From that day that we serve or we claim that we've gotten independence, we got independence. From that day till today, what is the problem? Why are we not still able to be, on our own? Why are we not still able to develop our countries? Why are we not still able to be independent across all sectors? Why are we not able to? The truth of the matter is, we are the ones allowing ourselves for these white people to take advantage of us. Taking advantage of us. It is we the blacks that have allowed ourselves for the white to take advantage of us. In this world that we are, it is all about struggling. It's all about surviving. It's all about, everybody trying to take advantage of the other. Even if you go to the animal kingdom, if you go to the animal kingdom, there are carnivores, there are herbivores, and there are omnivores. Now, when they break or when they start, the duty or the carnivore is always expecting or, monitoring and looking at which of these animals have loose guard for me to catch it and eat. The lion, the tiger, the leopard, they are always monitoring and looking at who is losing guard. Which of these animals are not focusing? Which of these animals are losing guard so that I can catch that animal? So when the lion strikes, when the leopard strikes, when the cheetah strikes, it is up to you, the animal, whether a deer, whether a warthog, kasongo, it is up to you to put in much effort. It is up to you to be smart. It is up to you to run for your life, to escape. If you lose guard, the cheetah, the lion, the leopard will catch you and feed on you. It got nothing to do with God. God does not care. You lose guard, they take advantage of you. But if you don't lose guard, you are free, you are safe. Now, in this world that we are, some of us, the little education or the little school that we attended, we were told that there are two things involved in this world. Either you are a parasite or you are a host. Listen to me carefully. Thank you for the gift. Certain Nati, I really appreciate. In this world, it's either you are a parasite or you are a host. The creator of the universe, the Almighty, let me say God, that is what some of you will understand. God did not create some to be parasite and some to be host to. It is up to you yourself that will make yourself a parasite or you make yourself a host. So in human, living, I've come to understand that we the Africans have become a host, and we are hosting the parasites that are the whites, and we've allowed ourselves for them to take advantage of us. Mostly we say our ancestors, during our ancestors' time, there were not, in tree we say the olden days, those times, our ancestors' times, they were not enlightened, they were not, knowledgeable. Their time were archaic. The olden times, our ancestors were living in a archaic world. They were not enlightened. Today, we are living in a modern world. We are living in a technological world. We are living in education, or we are going to school. We have all the degrees. We have all the PhDs. And for that matter, we classify today as a modern world, or we classify ourselves today as, we are civilized, or we are more advanced than our olden ancestors or our old grandfathers or parents, right? Now, let's look at something. Our forefathers, our ancestors, they never gave a chance. They never, allowed themselves to be taken that much for granted. It was out of force and deception that got us there, that they become slaves. All our resources were taken away. Now, we that claim that we are educated, we have gone to school, we are enlightened. Today, your politicians that are PhDs, professors, degree holders, when they go to the negotiation table with these white men, what comes up? What happens? Yeah, nananum time, ni esi nananum ya bajimi bre. Ni esi nananum time no nyansa ni nimdia no noso. Ene na ye ni nim nyansa, ene na ye ni nim defo, ene ni ya ko school. Ya ko school ya professors, ya degree holders, ya nim nyansa, ya nim de. Ya nananum time no agudie ne niama na ye nananum abrofo no befa ko ye no. Na out of force. Out of oya wo mu, you have no option. Na ye nananum time no yemfa ne say nyitum o man ko school mu nim de o mu nim nyansa. Enti na ye de ahwehwe mirror da wo mu no masesa gold na de amabrofo no na ye de enchene bre o mu anase ye de eniama bi broni wa wuntade ne biscuit ne eniama bi a shada nya value bia na o masesa o mu gold de ama wo mu ye nananum time no they were forced o mu de tuo ne nsekan ne in fact akonde ne sie nananum so fa o mu ye o mu nkoa esesa ejapade bebre de koy. So let's assume our ancestors lose guard. Let's assume our ancestors were not much enlightened or were not much educated or were not much wise. Let's assume. Let's take that. Today, yena yesi yakusku. Yena yesi yedimde. Yena yesi adwini mu abobeu. Yena yesi degree holders, professors. Ye na yesi yete brofo timi kan brofo. Ye na yesi edinyansa, we live in advanced modern day world no. When our leaders go to the negotiation table with the white men now, what happens? Dear neighbor, today, the so-called enlightened, educated leaders, they will go to the negotiation table, and out of that negotiation, you will hear that the country will benefit 17%, the country will get 10%, the country will get 2%, the country will get 14%, the country will get 13%, the country will get 7%, and the remaining percentage goes to the Abrofon, goes to the white man. So what is the difference between one who claims say wako school and one ananom na oman school and both of you carrying the resources, giving it away? In fact, for a fact, you kwade ye jimisi yan ananom because ya YouTube say omu do oman school, omu nim de, omu nim nyanso, omu nim akenkan, ana ye ni tuo ne akode besi omu so ne je omu japade sesa omu nya mafiri omu nchen. Wo no ene etuo nyina wo kon so, akode bia nyina wo so. I mean, you are not being harassed or being bullied in any way. Today, you claim you've been educated, you go to school, and for that matter, your people have trust in you and they voted for you and they've given you a responsibility. Today, you go to the negotiation table and you negotiate for 10% for the country and you give 90% to the white man. Today, our democratic and our civilian leaders will go to the negotiation table and they will go and negotiate 14% for the country and then 86% for the white man. I mean, are we not stupid than our ancestors? No, I'm asking a question. Aren't we stupid more than our ancestors? No, answer me. Aren't we stupid more than our ancestors? So I've stopped blaming the white man. I've stopped blaming Bruni. I will continue to blame ourselves. Blame us. Now let me go to this protest. We all know what is happening in Burkina Faso. Ever since President Chairman General IBRAHIM Traoore took over in Burkina Faso, we all know what is going on. Burkina Faso is on a rapid developmental revolution. Burkina Faso is running on a 99.999 pace on the developmental road. Now, as I'm speaking with you, it's almost every 2 weeks, IBRAHIM Traoore is commissioning a factory. Every 2 weeks, commissioning factory. For all what is going on in Burkina Faso, that some of us, all the African, most of the reasonable Africans are happy about it. We just woke up to see these useless people in France. This Bamalau in France. These nincompoops, we just wake up to see them in France. These networks. These animals of before, these animals of blacks, we wake up to see them on the street of France, protesting, demonstrating. What are they demonstrating for? What is wrong with them? What do they need? What is their request? What are their requests? These buffoons, baboons, animals are on the street of France, protesting and demanding the step down of IBRAHIM Traoore. My people, are we serious at all? No. If you don't have anything sensible, anything reasonable to do in support of what IBRAHIM Traoore is doing in Burkina, just keep quiet and enjoy your stay or enjoy your living. Just keep quiet and live there. Keep quiet. But for you to descend on the street to go and protest, to demand the step down of IBRAHIM Traoore. Because of what? Because, listen to me, this is the reason why they are protesting. They are protesting because they are not happy with how IBRAHIM Traoore and his leadership, the military men, they are not happy with how they are handling or dealing with terrorists in Burkina Faso. The reason why these people are on the street, no, let me bring it in key. The anti-Ankwasiampo way, Ejina the street of France, a demonstration and say, Ekwaya IBRAHIM Traoore, edi terrorists, nipa bone fo a omo to se Burkina Faso for so many years in here, and nipa bone fo we num, omo ano makoto ahye kro bi so in Burkina Faso. Omo kunkum nipa wo ho, omo fo majapade, No ma fankola wom emrante wom no ma kwako training omo no mo so aba these terrorists for be. For so many years in here, the democratic governance, the civilian leadership, as a omu solve, as a omu boa, as a omu see no kwan, it keeps on going on and on and on and on. The materials, what's the military men, sophisticated machines, according to what's the military men, emo fighting these terrorists, as a buying the deba, fetchere. Na France for na omo allies, omo colonial masters out. The France abandoning the civilian leadership, akabo omo ruling Burkina no. Na as a kwesi konso jina kwentia no fo fetchere ye and na ube hu no makoto se krobi so no makumprom. It got to a point most of the Burkina people were running to Ghana because of terrorist attacks. And then Ibrahim Traore taking over no. The first priority. Yeah, and no terrorist attacks in the Bikra Kahun and Ibrahim Traore the military for no coup etu abino guye. Because it got to a point and they realized say Abino is not ready to stop these terrorists, to fight these terrorists. In Chakwese, Ruye ohu no akekaw. E bana se terrorists for no koto se krobisu e ko di omo hu ko pra omo a. Na abino ne nkofo na hye suit, no ma hye coat, na politicians na hye coat aba. No ma ba beka brofo, no ma beka French. No mo ko. Sa na ekoso sa na military men for no hu se no, de ekoso no. Ye boapayo omo pese ombe ye hu bibi. And the first military leader now ye coup no. And son Ibrahim Traore betu no. Or no, omujina ya omu ye coup etu the civilian government and free honoma omu take over. Now omu take over no. That military leader da otu aban no. The tirimu ye ne de. Afei no na ko France. No person one France aborofo no ko timu up. Na ekoye se de na the civilian leadership ne ye na bia ase obeboa se omboa. Ono no military man no ye coup no. Court shy ne de. Ka mutina ye ne de. To no na ko France ne France aman. And when Ibrahim Traore said no, yan trans ma wo so betimi. And Ibrahim Traore to dubu ye. And Ibrahim Traore take you over. Ever since Ibrahim Traore took over, my brothers and sisters, his topmost priority is to fight terrorism attacks on the people of Burkina. Ever since he took over. Because the civilian government for over the years have not put in much effort to fight these terrorists. Terrorists have been attacking the people of Burkina, disturbing their peace, claiming most of their cities or their towns in Burkina. So Ibrahim Traore, as a learned military man, when he took over from his predecessor or the military man who made the coup, he decided to change the narrative. There is a saying that if you keep on doing the same thing, you never get different results. You get the same results. Once you keep on doing the same thing, don't expect different results. For the past years, the civilian leadership or the democratic leaders have been aligned or have aligned with France. And France military and the intelligence unit, the military, they have a base in Burkina, and as if they are helping. It seems they are helping, but they are not helping for all these years. So when Ibrahim Traore took over, he decided to go the other way. He decided to go the ordinary way. He decided to go the other way by joining Russia. So the moment Ibrahim Traore took over, he aligned himself with Russia and then put it to Russia that this is what my people are going through. For all these years, our democratic and our civilian leaders are not putting in much effort to help us fight these terrorist attacks. So once I'm here, I want to put it to you. I want to come to you. Are you ready to help us? Then Putin embrace them and say, my brother, I'm ready to help you. So as I'm speaking with you, you have no idea the amount of investment that with the help of Russia, Ibrahim Traore has made or has put in the securing, protecting, and fighting the terrorists in Burkina. You have no idea. Unless maybe you don't follow Burkina news. Jackson, you are welcome. I see you. My brother, share this video for me. Keep on liking the video. Tap. I know you are enjoying the message. I know you are enjoying the conversation, but don't forget to be liking the video. Let us spread this. Let us not give a space. Let us not give a chance for some few stupid, selfish people to always brand. Let me tell you people something. The reason why previous freedom fighters, previous good leaders were able to be eliminated because the media succeeded with the propaganda against them. But some of us having this opportunity today are not going to sit down for the media to use propaganda against the freedom fighters we are witnessing today. If the people of Libya allowed themselves to be used against Gaddafi, if Ghanaians allowed themselves to be used against Kwame Nkrumah, if some years ago the people of Burkina allowed themselves to be used against Thomas Sankara, if some people some years ago allowed themselves to be used against Professor Lumumba and the likes and the rest, we of today, we the generations of today, if we also sit aloof, if we also sit unconcerned, if we also sit quietly and allow this same media propaganda, this same few idiots among us, if we allow them to be used against the very people who are standing for the development of our countries, then we are all involved. Okay? Then we are all involved. Say nay, yeah, but nay, so ye din yan hwehan. Emma obonefo no yusu yan mu bi de say, omo ayi omo ti pese omo bo develop ya man na. Ene na nyina yensa wom ne yesay yasa your continent. Then we are all involved. All over the world, every continent is developing. Look at how the Middle East is now developing. Look at the Arabian countries, how they are developing at the fastest pace. Look at how the Arabians, look at how the Middle East, the Arabian countries, some years ago, these Arabian countries weren't where they are today. But with proper leadership and with reasonable, measures, look at how fast these continents are now rising. Look at China today. Look at, the Asian countries today. Look, except Africa. Now, the most consuming continent on this planet is Africa. Africa is the continent that consumes every nonsense across the world. And it's all because the people, the citizens on the continent themselves are daft. Are dumb, are stupid, are useless to the extent that they will allow you to use them against their own. IBRAHIM TRAORE has it at heart to fight terrorists disturbing the people of Burkina Faso. And as I'm speaking with you today, my brothers and sisters, I can say that Burkina Faso is almost 95% free from terrorist attacks. I am telling you, I can say that Burkina Faso today is 95% free from terrorist attacks. Because of what? Because IBRAHIM TRAORE put it in front of Putin, and Putin did not disappointed. Putin have supported Burkina Faso with a lot of, military machines, ammunition, sophisticated machines. Now the military in Burkina are well equipped. Now they have drones that goes all the way in the skies, monitoring all their borders, monitoring their towns, monitoring the movement of these terrorists. Yes. And before that, don't forget, some of us have been following Burkina issues 24/7. IBRAHIM TRAORE, first of all, sent a warning to these terrorists and made them aware that it's either you people stop what you are doing, put your arms down, come join us, let's live in peace. Or when we get to you, no spare, we are going to eliminate or unalive you. He made it clear. Even before his measures. They never came, they never agreed. They still want to do what they're doing because they are being backed. Listen to me. They are being backed by certain superpowers. Listen to me. Because they are being backed by certain superpowers. That those terrorists, in this world that we are now, every war, every conflict that is going on wherever on this planet is business for some people. And tokwa bi ekoso wo baabia Okumbi ekosu obebia is business for some people. In Ghana here, the conflict between Mampusis and what is the other tribe? The conflict going on in Boko. The conflict going on in Boko. It is business for some people. That is why for all these years, there is no proper measures to solve or to make peace in Boko. Some people are making the Mampusis and the Kusasis. Ample for 7. Thank you so much, my brother. For so many years, are you telling me there are not reasonable and wise chiefs in Boko to call to both parties to sit down and settle this case amicably and bring peace? Are you telling me there are no reasonable leaders in Boko to do that? Are you telling me that these politicians, let me tell you, since independence, if we are talking of a region that has produced most of the leaders of this country, Ghana, it is northern region. Either vice president, either president, and our past vice president was a northerner, our current president is a northerner, our current speaker of parliament is a northerner. Mention them. So are you telling me that all of them don't have any interest in bringing their people together to sit and come to a conclusion to make peace in Boko? Why is this still conflict? I'll come to that topic. Let me jot it down. Boko conflict. Maybe tomorrow I'll sit on that topic, okay? So you watch out. You keep in touch. Tomorrow I'll sit on that topic. Why are they still not making an effort to bring peace? I mean, how many are they? How many are they over there? Why can't they bring peace? But for you to know what is going on, every conflict, every war that goes on everywhere on this planet is business for some people. And for that matter, do you want them to lose their business or do you want them to lose their millions they are making from the conflict? They will never make peace. You have to keep on fighting and kill yourself. Now, the terrorist attacks, terrorist disturbances that has been going on in Burkina for so many years now, the civilian or the democratic leadership are not ready to solve or to help or to stop that. When IBRAHIM Traore took over, I know the media won't let you know what I'm telling you. I know the media won't tell you this I'm telling you, because the media is controlled by, the superpowers. And for that matter, if they start bringing some of this development and some of this progress out for you to know what the young 34-year-old IBRAHIM Traore is doing in terms of security, it will shock you guys. And in fact, many of you will love it and you start chanting or you start calling for such in your countries. And for that matter, they've deliberately, give it a blind eye. But some of us will come and tell. Let me give a kudos to my brother, official survivor. He's doing a marvelous job concerning Burkina issues, updating us concerning the Sahel group, concerning Mali, Burkina, and Niger. Survivor, kudos to you. IBRAHIM Traore, ever since he took power, has made a massive investment in the security, in the military, for them to fight these terrorists, for the people of Burkina to be safe. To the extent that now, there are so many machines, ammunition, sophisticated machines that they never had, the military never had. Now, today that we are talking, the military has it. With the help of Russia, the military has it. Previously, the military men were being killed by these terrorists because they can be holding a gun with 10 bullets. Yes. The military men in Burkina can be holding a gun, all right. You see the military man having a gun, all right, but the bullets are 11. So for just 2-3 rounds, the bullet finish, then the terrorists will defeat the military men. The terrorists have been eliminating and unaliving and killing most of the military men during the civilian and the democratic leadership. During the politicians' regime, the terrorists were always defeating the military men because the military men were not provided with the ammunition, the materials, the sophisticated machines. They were not being provided with. Now, with the help of IBRAHIM Traore and with the support of Russia, they have all that. Today, military men, are boldly in front, protecting their borders, driving all the terrorists away. And when they catch you, a terrorist, they buy you because you don't want peace. We will not give you a chance. These people in France you are seeing here are the sons and daughters of the politicians. These fools, these animals on the screen here you are seeing, these people you are seeing here on your screen are the sons and daughters and families and friends of the politicians. So their issue is, why is Ibrahim Traore not calling for, mutual conversation? They need to have a conversation with these terrorists. They have to sit down and talk with them for them to stop what they are doing. They shouldn't be unaliving them. They shouldn't be killing them. This is, and for that matter, I'm coming. Sorry. Please, can you hear me? Is my voice clear? Is the sound okay? I need a comment to verify. My mic fell down. Can you hear me? Is the sound okay? Can I have a confirmation? Papa J says yes. Ample Steven says yes. Thank you so much. Sound okay. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Keep on liking this video for me. Keep on sharing this video for me. Now, these people over here, the sons and families and friends of the politicians, have put themselves together, and I know definitely they are being backed by a superpower, trying to display their stupidity on the street of France, telling Ibrahim Traore to step down because he's not dealing with these terrorists in the right way. Your mothers and your fathers, you people are the Babylonians. You people are the traitors of the development of Africa. You these people. You guys, some of you guys are the traitors of this continent. You guys are the Judases of this continent. These terrorists that have been killing and dealing with the people of Burkina, taking their lives, killing them roughly. You want Ibrahim Traore to tolerate them, to sit down and have a conversation with them. Why don't you come from France and go and have a conversation with them? Oh, you don't get sense. If you don't get sense, you do stupid things. And by the time you realize that I've done stupid things, it will be too late. Why don't you guys come all the way from France? Yay. The people in Burkina are not complaining. And as I'm speaking with you, there has been a demonstration in Burkina. For your information, there has been a demonstration in Burkina countering this demonstration that these people, while these people are, let me clap for the people of Burkina. Those in the country went on the street to demonstrate against these baboons, against these stupid people. The people in Burkina went on the street to demonstrate and told Ibrahim Traore that, hey, you are going nowhere. Sit on the throne. You are ruling us for eternity. Build the country for us. Leave those animals out. Leave those baboons out. Leave those stupid people out. Traitors, leave them out. Kudos to the citizens of Burkina. Nonsense. These terrorists have been killing people, disturbing the peace and stability of Burkina people for so many years now. These terrorists have been doing this. A community or a village can be there, and then one day terrorists will attack them, kill most of them, take their properties, their livestock, take them away. The civilian government will come and speak French, will come in suit, will come dressed in coat, come and speak French, and then that's all. Ever since Ibrahim Traore took over, the boundaries have been set. He's protecting his citizens. Put aside all the constructions, the infrastructure, the industrial revolution, put that aside. There is this particular military or the security sector that most of you are not informed or most of you are not aware. In my next video on YouTube, The Nation Uncle TV, I am going to react purposely or react only on the security measures that Ibrahim Traore has taken. On YouTube, The Nation Uncle TV, in my next video, I am going to react only on the security measures that for the past 3 years, Ibrahim Traore has made in Burkina, and you will love it. In this world that we are, The first priority of any leader should be the safety of his people, of his country. Listen to me good. In this current world that we are, why do you think others are building sophisticated missiles, sophisticated bombs? Why do you think they are doing so? Africans, we are forced to the extent that we think God is the one that will protect us. We think there is a supernatural being in the sky that will protect us. Israel has ammunition, weapons. Why do they have those weapons? For the security of your citizens. Because we live in a struggling world. We live in a world that everybody is trying to bully the other. So if you don't build yourself, if you don't equip yourself, if you don't plan and then secure your territory, your people, one day by the time you realize, somebody will take advantage of you. So world, Russia, China, North Korea, South Korea, mention them. Even Israel, the Israel God that Africans are lying on, the Israel is being protected by weapons and munitions. Africans are being protected by the God of Israel. Who did this to us? Oh, Israel is being protected by weapons. The last time this country, is it the Palestinians or I've forgotten their name. The last time they send missiles or they send bombs to Israel, within 24 hours, the prime minister in Israel declared war on them, and they also retaliated to the extent that they condemned their city. I've forgotten the exact city, the exact country or whatever. I've forgotten it. The next time they retaliated, Gaza. Thank you so much, Royal Crew, Director, Daddy. It's been a while we talked. Daddy, thank you so much. Gaza. Israel completely finished Gaza. Mantaya, I see you. Israel completely finished Gaza. Did you see Israel declaring a state of prayer? Did you see Israel declaring, oh, we are a nation of God, so please, Gaza, come, let's sit and have a negotiation. Come, let's sit and have a conversation. Gaza, we are the God's chosen nation, and we don't want violence, or we don't want war. We want us to sit and... Did you hear that? No. Israel responded back and finished Gaza completely. Today, the topmost priority of any reasonable leader. Do you think if Russia is not well equipped, the NATO and Americans will be, roaming about the bush? Do you think they would have completely finished Russia a long time? Let's imagine Russia isn't that much equipped. Putin has not made that security arrangement to well equipped. Russia as a country. Let's assume that Russia is not that much security conscious. Russia is not security equipped. Do you think the NATO and the US, wouldn't they have finished Russia a long time? But today they are afraid. They can't touch Russia. They dare not, because Russia has also prepared itself. If you try, I'll try. If you fool, I will mess you up. So now everybody is treading cautiously. It is only Africa that we will sit there and be fooling around because we have a God that will protect us. If God doesn't protect the country, who can protect the country? If God doesn't build, who can build? If God doesn't heal, who can heal? My brothers and sisters, the serious developed countries are building, are securing themselves with security measures, with human effort. God has done his best. God is finished with us. The rest depend or rely on us. So IBRAHIM Traore is not playing. The mistakes that the civilian and the democratic leaders made, IBRAHIM Traore is not making, or is not ready to continue that nonsense. He is ready to save his people, secure them. As I'm speaking with you now, their military men are well equipped. Now they have drones in the skies monitoring all their borders. So by the time a terrorist group set their way going to attack a particular community, the military men will see them from afar and will prepare to meet them. Previously, it wasn't there. By the time they realize there is attack on Burkina, by the time they realize there is attack on the community, by the time they realize there is attack on a particular village, by the time they realize there is attack on a particular community. Now, as I'm speaking with you now, by the time the terrorists, these groups, the soulless groups, by the time they think of going to attack a particular village, there are drones in the sky monitoring everything. So by the time these people set on their way, Ibrahim Traore or the military men will face them. There are video evidences I will show you in my next episode. Now they have well-equipped ammunitions, well-equipped materials to protect themselves. So now the security, the military men are well confident enough to go forefront, to protect, to fight the enemy. That is what Ibrahim Traore is doing. Securing the lives of the people of Burkina. These animals in France are demonstrating, are protesting that they shouldn't kill them. They should have a conversation with them. Far God, do they have nuclear weapons? All that are in line. Once Ibrahim Traore connect with Russia, Putin, my brother, all these things will be done in Burkina. And not that it will be, imported. It will be done in Burkina. They are making arrangement to start producing and manufacturing their own weapons. With the help of Russia, they will manufacture and produce their own weapons in Burkina. You sit and watch. If these people don't succeed overthrowing this man, and we all hope they don't succeed, and we won't allow or we won't sit and watch that. But if Ibrahim Traore is to be in leadership in Burkina Faso for the next 10 years, you see, you hear. You are here. You will know and see Phyllis. These useless people in France. Mr. Royal Crew says those animals are refugees in France. Thank you. Gradually, they will start building everything. Renash iPhones, last time you said they exchange their minerals with weapons. Yes, we live in a world of negotiation. You want me to help you? What do you, the help is not going to come free. The help isn't going to come free. So if you will assist me, I will pay you. I have the resources. What quantity do you want? Give me security tools in that quantity. Take the resources that you need. Unlike what is going on in Ghana here, that they will come and take the gold away and we will get 10%. No, there is a reasonable negotiation. My people are dying. My people are being killed by terrorists. My people are being disturbed. I want you to come in and help me. What do you want? How can you help? We are ready to help you. But this is what we want. No problem. For these resources to be there for my people to be killed, let's have a negotiation. You want 10%? Okay, me too, I want 10%. Then hand in hand. No, my brother, I don't think it will be free. It won't be free. But it is a reasonable negotiation or a reasonable, barter trading, okay? There is nothing wrong with that. It keeps on breaking. My video keeps on breaking or the video is flowing. Please let me know. Is the video stable or it keeps breaking? If it keeps breaking, let me know. Or if it is stable, let me know. Maybe the network. If it's okay, bro. It's stable. Okay. It's stable. Okay. Thank you so much, Sir John. And bro Innocent, I see you. Royal Cruise is stable. My brother, let's assume Ghana, the resources that we have, the West and the Americans, we sit and have a negotiation with them. We want to start an industrial revolution. All these plants that are used to produce all these stuffs, we want you to come and establish these plants in our country for us. We don't have money to give you, but we'll give you exactly amount or exactly in quantity of the gold or the resources that you need. Wouldn't that make sense? No, young friend is our brofona ba. We have this. you have this. You want this, we also want this. So in a reasonable negotiation, you will give us this quantity or number of this, and we would exchange with exact quantity or number of this. During the olden times, it was barter trading. I will have this, you have this. I want some, you want some. We exchange exact quantities that will satisfy each of us. Doesn't that make sense? Right now, Ghana here, recently, there was a negotiation about our lithium. We have massive, or we have, huge lithium in Western region. The government went to sit with these white companies, and at the end of the day, Ghana is going to get 14%. Ghana is going to get 14% from the lithium mining. So, if I'm a leader, as Ibrahim Traore is doing, I have mineral, I have gold. Burkina has gold. So we want ammunition. We want gadgets. We want tools. We want you to help us. We'll give you the exact. We'll pay you in mineral resources. It makes sense. That is what Ibrahim Traore is doing. And now he's protecting the people, the lives of the people. And these people, that are the families and friends of the politicians, are trying to paint him black out there. And that takes me back to what happened to Gaddafi and the rest. You know, these are the very same people that the wicked, or they will use them to fight your own, to fight their very own people. The people in Burkina are not complaining. The people in Burkina are okay. The people in Burkina are happy. The people in Burkina are comfortable with the leadership and the governance of Ibrahim Traore. So they are not complaining. They should be the very first people on the street. They should be the very first people telling Ibrahim Traore to step down, because what he is doing, they are not okay with it. But they are not doing that. You that have run away, you a refugee. You, the refugee that have run away to go and hide somewhere, you are going, or you are there to exercise, or to show your stupidity. And I'm happy that as I'm speaking with you, the people in Burkina have also demonstrated to tell the leader, Burkina, Ibrahim Traore, that, hey, Efo, you are not going anywhere. Yes, Ibrahim Traore is Efo. The people of Burkina have demonstrated, and to counter this useless people demonstration, the people of Burkina have demonstrated and have sent a warning to Ibrahim Traore that don't mind anybody. Stay there and do your thing. Don't mind anybody. Don't mind them. Stay there and do your thing. These animals can stay in France and do their stupid things over there. And I don't blame these people. You know what? There is a particular strategy that the Democratic and the politicians, they do. Weezy, thank you for the gift. There is a particular strategy our politicians today do that maybe majority of you might not know. But maybe once I start saying it, majority of you will know, or will realize, or will attest to it. This is what has been going on. Have you asked yourself that why is it that the skeptic, oh, my brother skeptic, long time, I see you, bro, you're welcome. Have you asked yourself that why is it that it is only Africa that has its people in the diaspora that are not ready to put themselves together and send anything reasonable home, go home and then change the narrative? It is only Africa. Yes. Those of you in the diaspora, let me say this painful truth. You might be disappointed, but let me say it, please. Those of you in the diaspora watching me, with all due respect to you, let me say this painful truth. It is only in Africa. It is only Africans that have gone to the diaspora. The moment they got to the diaspora, they are okay. In fact, they are even fighting for their freedom in the diaspora over there. They are even fighting for the white men to, acknowledge them, the white men to pamper them, the white man to welcome them, the white man to share their land, their resources with them, Africans. Those from Asia who came to the diaspora, they came or they went there, learned something, go home and change the narrative. Listen to me. Those from Asia, China, mention them. They came to the diaspora, learned the blueprint, put themselves together, go back home, change the narrative, and now they are on the developmental path. The likes of the Singapores, the likes of the Arabians, Arabs, they came to the diaspora, the UK, the US, they came to learn the blueprint. They went back to their continent, to their country, sat down, and then laid the foundations, and now they are developing. Asians, mention them. Arabians, mention them. But what happened to the Africans? The Africans went into the diaspora and then formed groups to support the politicians that have made their countries worse, the politicians that have stolen their wealth, the politicians that have, governed them poorly. The Africans went into the diaspora, formed groups for these politicians, and keep on supporting these politicians to keep on messing up. Animals. The Africans went into the diaspora. They went there and formed groups for these politicians in their countries, in Ghana, here, in Togo, in Cameroon, in Cote d'Ivoire, mention them. Form these groups, and the sad aspect of it is, out of their toiled money, out of their suffering, they will contribute out of those monies and give it to the politicians again. So when we are when we are about to have election, what is happening to me? Are they reporting my video? Because I don't know what is happening. Please, can you guys hear me? Today I want to tell my people something. Please, can you hear me? My goodness. They said your live will end in the next 4 minutes. Oh my goodness. Can you hear me, please? Am I still on live or they've ended the live video? Am I still on live? Yes. Irene Pankasa says, yes, you are live. I am mad. Some people get names too. Okay. Rasnini, thank you. I've seen your comment. Sharp. Bilalfi, I see you loud and clear. Thank you so much. Please keep on liking and share. Don't let them report. Don't let those reporting to stop the live, please. I said today, let me speak the painful truth to my fellow Africans in the diaspora. In the beginning, or sometimes some years ago, I thought our only hope for the development of Africa is those that are in the diaspora. But it has gotten to a point that I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed, and I've lost hope in those that are in the diaspora. Yes, and I will explain. The Africans that are in the diaspora are not ready to help. Cause a revolution in whatever is going on here in Africa. They are even supporting the politicians in Africa here. Okay, the Africans that are in the diaspora are even supporting the politicians that are here, because messing up our continent. They are supporting them. And it was well orchestrated. The politicians planned and did that. The reason is 70% of those in the diaspora were sponsored by these politicians for them to get there. Families and friends. Right now, it has become a campaign message. A politician can campaign and can go to a constituency and tell them, when you vote for me, I'll help most of you to travel. So at the end of the day, 70% of those in the diaspora out there, one way or the other, are connected to a particular politician. And for that matter, do you think they can sit up and plan something against those politicians? Oh, if I'm lying, just type I'm lying. If I'm lying, just type I'm lying. Make Ghana great say, yeah, bro, it is true. But that's it. Me say 70% of before Ghana for 70% of Ghanaians in the diaspora were so. I know a particular politician in a particular constituency in Ghana here, Asante Achim Central. Once Sisa boys in Kogu UK, Kula, Sisa boys in Kobe 15, Akogu UK. Meaning politician here, or MPP ni wasante Achim Central. On sisa boys in Kogu UK Kurano. Wasisa boys bail 50. A man and man, my classmates for you now. Wasisa Oma Kogu UK. Let say yes. So 70% of Africans, because for the last time I checked, to go out there or to travel out there is not that easy. Okay, it's not that easy. It's not easy at all. To go the right way, it's not easy. In fact, whatever way is not easy. Opesa offer formal, opesa offer flight to connection manu, it costs a huge amount of money. And looking at the conditions and living and how the system is very tough, if an amount for Benya says Canada to Sakwine. So these politicians support them, get them through, support them. So now it has become a campaign message. Vote for me. When I come, most of you travel. Most of you, I will work you out. Most of you will go. And there are some also outside there who it is their content or it is their message that those of you at home should also leave home and come. So now, let me focus on those that are being sponsored by the politicians. Now, when the politicians sponsor them to, go out there to the diaspora, they are going there to work for themselves, for their families. And now, when they come to the political conversation, do you think they are going to neglect those that sponsor them? No. So they will go out there and then divide themselves into these parties. NPP Group UK, NPP Group UK, NDC Group UK, NPP Group Canada, NDC Group Canada, NDC Group California, NPP Group California. They will go and divide themselves over there. And the sad aspect of it all, they said, when we are about to go on an election, these people out there will, out of their hard-earned money, they will contribute and give to these politicians that, we those in UK, we are giving you $100,000. We those in Canada, we are giving you $100,000. The politicians that have made your country worse for you to run away, to live elsewhere in coldness, in hardness, in an environment that is not your natural habitat. The politicians that have made your natural or your comfortable habitat is your country. But it is these same politicians that have made your country uncomfortable for you to live and run away to the diaspora. Over there, only you know what you are going through. Beside all the juicy, descriptions, the juicy stuff you've been saying, you've been talking about over there in front of camera to deceive or to deceive people, behind the camera, only you know the number of pills you take for you to just be able to live. Only you know the number of medicines you are on. Only you know it. Also, camera Canada, the mama for who say, why you having to be ambrabi? Namunya ninya mo country no. Matthias here in front of camera. Oh yeah, open a name the number of tablet, any capsules, any supplement. Me, it is going for over a month now. I don't remember the last time I cried. Me mini paracetamol. I don't remember. Me tia me ana makoda na sorry peneko. Me insu na menom na manum nsuo me okay. I'm living in my natural habitat. But just be honest to yourself. Only you know the number of tablets that you drink a day for you to be okay, to the extent of drinking or taking vitamin D for your system to feel like you've gotten enough sun. Only you know it. So my issue is, I thought those in the diaspora will awake, put themselves together, sit on the table and discuss something with the politician. Royal Crew Entertainment offer. I have been on medication for the past 25 years. Ayo. Me, I will never lie. I know what I'm talking about. Okay? I never lie. So I know what I'm talking about. All right. You, those in the diaspora, not Ghanaians alone, Africans at large, the Africans that have gotten the opportunity to go into the diaspora, instead of them, once they got there, after seeing whatever is going on there, after realizing the kind of leadership that the people are being served over there, after realizing the health system that is put up over there, after realizing the education system that is put on over there, after realizing the housing system that is put up over there for the people, After realizing the employ or the working system, the job system that is put up over there for the people to get something to do, after realizing the infrastructure system that is put up over there, after realizing the road system that is put up over there, after realizing the justice system that is put up over there, after realizing all the system that is put up over there in the diaspora to benefit the citizens over there, after the African going there to realize all this, what I thought they would do is maybe to connect themselves together. Nigerians in the diaspora, Ghanaians in the diaspora, Cameroonians in the diaspora, Togolese in the diaspora, mention them. Burkinas in the diaspora, Niger, Mali, mention them in the diaspora, linking themselves together. Two things involved. Sitting with the politicians and telling them that, hey, you guys have been taking advantage of us for far too long. Our people are back home. They don't know this side of the coin. All they know is what you guys have been giving them back at home. I'm speaking something to somebody. Your network is breaking. Oh, please, I'm coming. Let me work on this Wi-Fi. I'm coming, sorry. Okay. I hope now the network will be okay. Please, is it okay now? Is the network okay now? Sorry, I have to check the Wi-Fi. Please, is the network okay now? Is it okay? Please, is the network okay now? I want a feedback. Please, is my network okay now? Very soon, I'll open up for those of you who want to request and come and then say something. I'll open up for you to request and come on and say your mind, okay? All right, you say your network is good now. Mantaya, thank you very much. Very soon, I'll open up. So if you want to join, just request. Okay, tap on the request button at the down there. I'll pick you guys soon. Royal Cruz says, yes, he's in now. Now, what I'm saying is, for all these years that you guys have been in the diaspora, instead of you to put yourself together by realizing DN Christ DCICU, after being in the diaspora, knowing the other side of the coin. Me, I've never been in the diaspora. I am much enlightened about a lot of things in the diaspora through learning what I see on social media, reading my own research, but I've not been there realistically to experience it. So those of you that have been there to experience what is there, you know and you can understand it more than me. Instead of the Africans in the diaspora to put themselves together, country by country, region by region, don't tell me it is impossible. It is very possible. Today, we have so many technological mediums that we can connect. Wherever we are, we can connect. All of us can come on board. Right now, I am in Ghana here, in Accra, Ghana, but I'm speaking to millions or thousands of people across the world. Where are you watching me from? Somebody might be watching me from US. Somebody might be watching me from Ghana. Somebody might be watching me from Canada. Somebody might be watching me from Italy. Somebody might be watching me from Switzerland. Somebody might be watching me from Japan. Real man says, I'm watching you from UK. All right. I'm here in Ghana. Real man is watching me from UK. Through what? Through social media. Somebody might be watching me from Australia, across the continent. So there are mediums that we can link up today. Unlike our ancestors' time, at times I ask myself, how were our ancestors able to communicate, to put in their mechanisms to fight some of the white men? Because it got to a point our ancestors fought with the white men. Okay? It got to a point our ancestors, they fought with the white men. By that time, what was the communication, or what was the medium of communication? You have to drum. It takes a drum to send a message to the nearby village. Or it takes somebody to walk by foot to go and send a message to them all the way to the next village or to the next people in the next town. Okay? But they were able to communicate and plan, strategize how they will strategize or how they will fight the white men. They were not having guns, but They were able to communicate and then put their plans in place and fought the white men. I asked myself, how did they do it? But they were able to do it. We, the generations of today, we have so many mediums. We have WhatsApp, we have Telegram, we have social media, we have the available mechanisms or mediums to be able to link and connect together. But if care is not taken, we will live in this bondage for over millions of years. Okay? If care is not taken, we will live in this bondage for over millions of over thousands of age, more than what or how our forefathers or our ancestors, how they lived, how they suffered. We will live in more than that. Because we have the mechanisms, we have the platforms, we have the mediums, but we are very stupid. We are very foolish. Yes. Collins, thank you for the gift. We are very stupid. We are very foolish. More than our ancestors. They never had what we had today, but they were able to reasonably and then consciously link themselves together to fight some of the white men. But we today, we have all these mediums, but we are very foolish people. We don't have brain. We are very idiot. We are using these mediums to fight each other. We are using these mediums for unnecessary stuffs. We are using these mediums for meaningless stuffs. So we will live in this bondage for very long. Yes. So you guys could have connect yourself together, link yourself up. Then, with proper leadership among yourself in the diaspora, you sit the politicians down and tell them that, hey, you guys, we never knew what was going on because we were all in the country or in Ghana or in Nigeria or in Cote d'Ivoire or in Togo or in Africa, and you guys were giving us what you guys were giving us the little that we thought you guys are doing well. Now we've traveled into the diaspora and we've seen the other side of the coin. Our people back at home don't know, so they always welcome and cheer you guys on, whatever you give to them. But we, some of us, are enlightened and we are not going to take it easy. You guys, we are giving you a maximum of maybe 10 years, 20 years. This and this and this and this and these are the measures and the plans and the strategies we are giving to you to put in place to make life better for our people at home. Otherwise, we are coming at full force. This is what I'm expecting those in the diaspora to do. Those in the diaspora should link themselves together. Because you guys knows what we are going through here, knows how it is here, knows the kind of leadership we are being offered over here. So you people are the best, knowing what is going on out there, experiencing what is going on out there, having another view, another angle of leadership, experiencing another angle of leadership. You guys are the best people to sit our politicians down to tell them that, hey, what you guys are doing in Ghana, what you guys are doing in Nigeria, what you guys are doing in Cote d'Ivoire, what you guys are doing in Benin, what you guys are doing in Ivory Coast, what you guys are doing in Africa, you guys are just, you guys are playing, you guys are thieves, you guys are stealing the people, you guys are bullying the people, you guys are wicked than the slave masters themselves, you guys are very wicked than Satan himself. And for that matter, we have something to tell you. So it is you that are in the diaspora that would sit them down and then have a conversation with them and give them ultimatum. You will fight for us in Ghana. You will fight for those of us back at home. Those in the diaspora are those that will fight for those back at home. Because those back at home don't know the other side of leadership. They only know this side of leadership. So they think it is okay. That is why when a politician construct a road, the people will be cheering up. When a politician build a school, the people will be cheering up. When a politician build AstroTurf, the people will be cheering up. Is that how it is in your countries, that where you are? Baby, I'm politician, you're quite yeah. Ni akobo canopy, ni abo tent. Now him for better say me abe cut sword for a coin. Yeah, why is that how it is over there? Politicians see hospital we are now him for 2,000 chawa betenase ni afre kroma ni nyina ni afre media houses ni nyina aba ye wayade we see hospital ni ye cheering on. Is that how it is out there? Real man says no. Politicians see AstroTurf we are no afraid obi ama na betena say yeah you are yard yo we leader papa we nation builder. Is that how it is out there? 992244 says no. Politician yi 10,000 mo bi, yi 20,000 mo bi, yi 100,000 the che obi say wo gina fa kwasa wo yare, gina fa koto mpabwahye, gina fa koto atadehye, gina fa koto dwane dia. Now Ghanaians no, yeah, wayadi oh we good, he's better, he's best. Is that how it is out there? No. ACN number 12 say no, bro. Andrews Anoche says no. Awudu Seidu says no. Is that how it is out there? ACN says I'm in Holland. Royal Crew says Ofaya no. A road will be built, a road will be built in the northern region, and the president will have to fly all the way from Greater Accra to the northern region to go and then cut sod or inaugurate the road. A hospital will be built in the northern region, in the Ashanti region, in the Greater Accra, in the eastern region, and the president will have to get away from the Jubilee House or the Flagstaff House and go all the way to that region and go and cut sod or inaugurate the hospital, and then everybody will be applauding. Is that how it is in America? Donald Trump is in office. So they will build a hospital in California, they will build a hospital in Massachusetts, they will build a hospital in Los Angeles, they will build a hospital in Pennsylvania, they will build a hospital in Columbus, Ohio, and Donald Trump will have to fly all the way from the president, the White House. Where is the White House? I've forgotten that place. Washington, and Donald Trump will have to fly away all the way from Washington all the way to that particular city or that particular, and then go and cut sod or go and inaugurate it. Is that how it is over there? And will the people will be cheering on? Is that how it is? You know it is. That is not how it is over there. So those of us over here cheering our politicians on, I mean, it is okay because we don't know. But those of you out there who know that no, this thing is not done here. What have you done? What do you do? The worst aspect of it is the same those in the diaspora that will come and switch on camera. The last time that Amatela in however you call it in US, Amatela sat down in front of camera cheering His Excellency John Dramani on because he has reduced the Hajj fare. Missy where to kwan we kwa akwantu papa Jimmy what to kwan kwatena broni mamu nim niam broni prioritizing nim niam broni di go akwan ma utimi ka se we your leadership we your governance what kwa say na broni twedi akwatena brochire abeso camera. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has made governance so easy, has made governance so attractive. What has he done? He has reduced Hajj fare for Muslims to go to Mecca. He has cut sod for them to build Hajj village. Bemelau, Yakamato. Most of you guys are out there just for being there sick. Nothing proper will come out from you being there. I don't blame you guys. I've come to Papa Jimmy. I've come to Papa Jimmy Obwa. I've come to realize that according to Papa Jimmy, somebody traveling out of Africa does not mean the person is enlightened. That, in fact, some of them are very foolish than those of us at home. Excuse me for my words, I have to say it. Somebody traveling out of Africa going to the diaspora does not mean the person is wise or is raised. I mean, no. At first, we thought, I mean, once somebody have traveled outside, once somebody is in the diaspora, when they come down home, we pamper them, we cheer them on as if they are back from heaven. But upon time on, I've come to realize, and then I've come to study carefully through social media, some of them, their conversations, and some of them too have met in person. I don't just respect anybody. I mean, I respect people though, but I don't just respect for respecting sake. I have to have a conversation with you to know your mentality, to know your IQ level before I consider you that you've learned something from the diaspora. Yes. Not everybody who is in the diaspora is enlightened or is wise. So please, those of you who likes cheering, those everybody who comes from Abrochire, masa. Sankwa sasam no be jaya munyai. Na kwantu Papa Jimmy. Eno mo makotu kwan ni nyina na nim nyansa. Obi o wa okoye wankusua hwe, okoye obo hours ko peace can scan or what's in. In fact, I've been saying this that So far, my destiny have broken. Please, I'm coming. My sir. Oh, why are you people doing this to me? You want to break my tripod, my ring light? Oh my goodness. You people should take it easy with me. Oh, I no get problem with you. I'm just speaking the painful truth. I don't get problem with you. You know, some years ago, we used to consider those that have traveled into the diaspora, we used to consider all of them as, special people. They've traveled, and for that matter, you are insulting us too much. Oh, no, I'm not insulting you guys. I'm telling some of them, in fact, the majority of them, the painful truth. I'm not insulting you, please. My brothers and sisters, this is something that is, that is realistically. Vivian and Hofer say, stop moving so much. Me, I speak with passion. So when I'm speaking, I can't sit quietly and be talking like this. So I speak with energy. And it's so painful. At first, we consider those that have traveled outside that, they are certain special people because they've been to where we've not been to. And for that matter, we have an exceptional respect for them at first. But when social media came in and I started monitoring, most of them, I got to realize that, you know what? The only difference is those that have traveled outside, 95% of them, it is only 5% that have gone there to add value to their thinking. It is only 5% that have gone out there to learn something, to learn and add value to their thinking. And for that matter, when you are conversation or when you are conversating with them, when you're having a conversation with them, what come out from their mouth or what they tells you, what they speak to you, you can feel that this person is well enlightened. He has learned something. In fact, this person is teaching you something you don't know. This person is discussing something you don't know with you because of he being out there. But 95% of them, the only thing they have more than some of us at home is money. It's the economic freedom. They got to work and they got to work. They have the money out there. But when it comes to the brain power, they don't come close. Honestly speaking, they don't come close. When it comes to the brain power, they don't come close. The only thing they have more than us is the financial power, the money. Yes. And it's clear. I have to tell you this, please. I'm sorry. I'm not insulting you guys. It's true. Because for all these years, Africans in the diaspora have not come together to prove something for the leadership in Africa to know that there are certain group of Africans that have left the continent to go elsewhere to know what is going on there, and they are demanding something better for those at home. No. The worst part of it is they are those that have traveled outside are those supporting the politicians, supporting the mess the politicians in Africa are doing. Those that have traveled outside are those supporting them. Those that have traveled outside are those that are financially supporting the politicians in Africa here. And some are these people, some are these stupid people. These people were also sponsored by the politicians from Burkina Faso to go and live in France. Because 90% of Ghanaians or Africans in the diaspora, most of them were sponsored by politicians because family, friends, relatives, they were sponsored to go and live there. So once they go to live there, they always want to support the politicians. They always support the politicians. Now, when you come on social media, if you are talking of a group of people that are fooling on social media, it's Africans in the diaspora, because they got the data in abundance, and when they switch on their camera, nonsense things, useless stuff, useless content. Those Africans, Ghanaians that are in the diaspora, they are the ones doing those content. Me that I'm in Ghana, that knows what it takes before you get 400 Ghana cedi to buy a data. Do you think I'll come and switch on camera and come and fight my fellow brother, come and insult my fellow brother, come and be doing grudge beef with my fellow? No. You see me live frequently? No. Because I have to manage and then economize my data bundle, because I know how it is. But those 90% of those that are fighting on social media against each other, fighting each other, are those that are in the diaspora, that are outside the country, because they get the data in abundance, and lack of knowledge, they don't have anything mentally reasonable to put out there. It has all turned to unnecessary beefs. So we are where we are today. Some are these people. These people are some of them. Some of them are these people. Useless people. You've gotten the chance to be in France. Your fellow people are in Burkina suffering from terrorist attacks. You have made your head go to like something that I can't mention. You are there demanding for IBRAHIM Traore to step down. Stupid people, animals. Those whom are fighting for the betterment of Africa than we that have traveled, it's really sad. Love me. Thank you, my sister. I don't know if you are a brother. My brother, thank you very much. Africans that are in the diaspora have disappointed Africa in terms of developing, changing the leadership of this continent. Those that are in the diaspora have failed this continent. This is the painful truth. They have go out there to see the different side of the coin. They have go out there to see the other side of the narrative. What are they doing? In fact, the truth of the matter is there are even more division out there than even Ghana here or than even Africa here. Africans in the diaspora are more divided than Africans in Africa. Oh, who did this to us? Home is not well. Our country is not well. Living condition at home is not right. It's not well. We have no option than to leave home and go out there and go and hustle to get something and come home. Now we left home and go out there. We went there instead of us to be one, instead of us to be each other's keeper, instead of us to be one, to be there for one another, instead of us to love ourselves out there, because that place is not our home, that place is not our land, that place is not our country. So instead of us to go there and be one and be brothers and be sisters and do things together to support each other for us to get something and come home, we got there and now we are divided and fighting each other over there. Almost out of 8 out of 10 people I have a conversation with, Ghanaians in the diaspora will tell you that I am not much associated with my fellow Ghanaians because they are wicked. Wanamumu don't do much. Wanamumu don't do. Our mumu don't do. Let me mention this sister's name. I don't know whether she is a lady or a guy. She has been supporting me always from day one. I always recognize, his or her profile picture, but the name, Start Tail Muta. You're welcome, my dear. I see you. Thank you so much for sharing the live. Start Tail Muta. Start Tail Muta. I see you. I know. I always see your profile picture. I always see you whenever I come live. I see your support, but your name is not familiar. I don't know if it is a German name or English name. Start Tail Muta. Thank you so much. Okay, I really appreciate your support. Please, if you don't follow me or if you are not part of our YouTube community, just go to YouTube and search The Nation Uncle TV. I'll be premiering this video there. Those of you who were not here from the beginning, right after this TikTok session, I'll be premiering this video on YouTube as well. So if you are not on our YouTube channel, go to YouTube, type The Nation Uncle TV and subscribe, turn on the notification and become part of our YouTube community, because we put most of our conversation out there. Igor, my brother Igor is here. Igor, how be, bro? Eric Bano shared the life. My worry is, my problem is, my confusion is, my disappointment is, home is not okay. Home is not that good. Home is not that well. So we have no option than to leave home, go out there and get something, work something, find something and bring it home. Now we got out there, we have become enemies to each other. We have become enemies to ourselves. We have become one another's enemy. The Africans in the diaspora are more divided than Africans at home. The Ghanaians in the diaspora are more divided than the Ghanaians at home. So if Gatuso, I see you, bro. Gatuso, shout out to you. Gatuso Barbering Studio. Those of you from Asante Achim Central, those of you from Asante Achim Konongo, in fact, if you want to get a proper, because he is my barber, he gives me proper haircut. As I'm speaking with you, my hair is bushy now, so I have to rush from Accra to all the way to Konongo to Bakatuso for him to give me a proper haircut. So if you are listening to me and you are from Ashanti region in Ghana here, When you get to Ashanti region and you want to get a, professional barber, a quality barber to give you a solid haircut, go to Asante Achim Konongo. Ask anybody that I'm going to Gattuso Hair Studio. They will take you there. He's the best barber that gives the nation uncle a clean cut. Gattuso, thank you so much, bro. Home is not good. So we have to go out there, get something, and bring it home. Now we got out there, we've become enemies to each other. Please, who is doing Africans? I want to see. Please answer my question for me. Who is doing Africans? Who is doing us? Who is doing us? Why never be before? Why never yen? Why never yen? Muka bintrame. If yen tu kwan kwa mam obi man so nkope bibi mrafie. Yen tu kwan kwa bonten nkope bibi mrafie. Yen tu kwan kwa obi man so nkope bibi nkodi pa bibi mrafie. Na senke ya tanfo mpo ofie a ke kodru abonten a wona ko se ke kan ye ho bom. Na nke kwa ye ba ko because ho de nyi efie a e obi man so itika ho de ka obi be ye bibia e na wose keka ye hubom ne nipa kro di si ani azu e de me nkofo de omo kodura kwanto mu ho na omo akotecha wa kwanto mu ho na omo dane enemies of each other e wa kwanto mu ho ene woni Ghana for 8 out of 10 be din komo meka to se me de me nka me hu nkwa bibifo mu me nka me hu nkwa Ghana for mu yesu ban ne yenye eti efiefo nye abontenso fo nye ebe ye. So I won't blame the white man. I won't blame, I won't blame them again. I will blame ourselves. We are the downfall. We are our own enemies. We are the reason why we can't develop, we can't progress. Imagine what IBRAHIM Traore is doing in Burkina. For us to wake up and see these stupid people demonstrating that he should step down because the way he is handling the terrorists, they don't like it. It's not the right way. IBRAHIM Traore should have a conversation with the terrorists for them to come at peace. He shouldn't be killing them. You guys are idiots. You guys are fools. Leave France there and come to Burkina and come and tell IBRAHIM Traore that nonsense. And you hear, you see, you go know and see Phyllis. Animals. Request and I'll pick you. But I just request, I'll pick you, okay? If you want to come up and say something, just request, I'll pick you. If you want to come up and say something, just request. If you request, I'll pick you. Let me give 5 people some chance so that I can hear them out. Let me give some people some chance so that I can hear them out. Just request, I'll pick you. Gifty, how are you doing, my dear? Some of us are not going to sit there for some stupid Africans to start a propaganda that will bring what IBRAHIM Traore is doing down. Because we all just came and hear the news. We came to hear the news. We had a leader called Kwame Nkrumah. We never witnessed his leadership, but we've come to see the foundation he was building for Ghana. And due to some few selfish, greedy Ghanaians, they allowed themselves to be used to overthrow Nkrumah. And this is where we are today as a country. We came to hear, oh, Nkrumah was this, Nkrumah was that. We heard all those news. We heard all those stories. We heard it. We never witnessed it. Nkrumah was this, Nkrumah was that. Nkrumah built this, Nkrumah built that. Yes, the evidences are there. He built it. But we didn't witness, or we never witnessed how our very own people were able to allow themselves to be used. Yeah, Daddy, I'll pick you. Mr. Prince, I'll pick you soon. Allow themselves to be used to fight Nkrumah, to bring him down, to the extent that he didn't even die in Ghana. Nkrumah has to leave, run away, go somewhere. I think Guinea. He went to live in Guinea. So that is where he died. We just came to head, or we came to hear, read the stories, read the news, read the story, history. We were not present. But we saw, or we've seen all the things he did. They are there. Evidence are there. We didn't witness it. The same thing applies to Gaddafi. Some of us, we were very young when Gaddafi was still in power. But once we were growing, The major news we heard about Gaddafi was when the very own Libyans stood against Gaddafi until they got rid of Gaddafi. So most of what Gaddafi did, all the development, how Gaddafi put Libya, we just see them, we heard about them, we read them, but we didn't witness most of them because some of us, we were young or we are still young. But the evidences are there. It was the same Libyans who allowed themselves to be used to get rid of Gaddafi. Somebody like Thomas Sankara, he was also a revolutionary leader. Thomas Sankara also put Burkina on the path of development. Thomas Sankara was also building Burkina. We came to read the news or read the history, how the very own Burkina people allowed themselves to be used to get rid of Thomas Sankara. Professor Lumumba mentioned them. We consider all these fighters, their leadership, their impact, we consider it as a history. We never witnessed it, and how they were, the whites were able to use our very own people. In fact, I won't blame the white. Our very own people allowed themselves to be used by the oppressor to get rid of them. We've come to read all that. Nature being so good to us, God being so good to us, now we are living to witness Thomas Sankara, Kwame Nkrumah, Gaddafi. In the case of Ibrahim Traore, we are alive and witnessing. One day, it will shock you. You see me on my way to Burkina, or you see me in Burkina. One day. Me, that's how I do my things. One day, I'll just post a video and you know that I'm in Burkina. I am happy and so grateful that I am alive today to witness Dr. Kwame Nkrumah in Ibrahim Traore. I am happy to be alive today to witness Gaddafi in Ibrahim Traore. I am happy to live today to witness Thomas Sankara in Ibrahim Traore. I am very happy. And I don't want to see, or I don't want to witness what happened to those previous freedom fighters. I don't want to witness what happened to them today. What happened to them? I don't want to witness or see how our very own Ghanaians, Libyans, Kenyans, Zambians, Burkinas, how our very own black people allowed themselves to be used to get rid of these leaders. I don't want to witness that. I don't want to witness that. I want to see the greatness and how far he can take a Burkina to. So please, if you are watching me today, you are listening to me today, whenever you go on your knees to pray, wherever you are, send your positive energy towards Ibrahim Traore. Send your prayers towards Ibrahim Traore. Let us all support him. What he's doing is not a message or not something that will go in favor of only the people of Burkina. What he's doing is sending a message across the continent of Africa. And I'm hoping those in the diaspora will risen up and come together and send message to their various countries with their unity and force the politicians to do something. My name is Safaya, the Nation Uncle. You can follow me on all platforms, on YouTube, on Facebook, and TikTok. Let's have a conversation. If you want to join, you can request and I'll pick you, okay? Just request and I'll pick you. If you want to join, you can request and I'll pick you. Just tap on the request button out there and I'll pick you. Please, I'll be premiering this video on YouTube, on our channel on YouTube, The Nation Uncle TV on YouTube. So if you are not a subscriber, you are not part of our community on YouTube, kindly go to YouTube right now and then subscribe to our platform on YouTube. I'll be premiering this video. Maybe you just joined us. You didn't start or you didn't, watch the beginning. I'll be premiering this video on YouTube. So kindly go to YouTube right now, search for The Nation Uncle TV so that when I start the premiering, you get notification and you can watch it from the beginning and you will understand the whole conversation, okay? Let's do well to share this video as well. Those of you who will be watching it on YouTube, do well to share this video. Let us create the awareness. Let us not lose God. Let us not allow ourselves for the oppressors to use our very own people or to use us to fight those who are building or those who have the good heart to build our continent for us. Thank you so much. If you want to join, maybe just person join your request. I'm pick you. I'm giving 5 minutes. If nobody comes, I'll end the live video. If you want to request, if you want to join, just request. I'll pick you. Yeah. If you want to just say something. You are an African, come up and say something. Just request, come up and say something. If you want to express yourself in Twi, you want to express yourself in English, just come up and say something. I'm picking people. Royal Crew Director, you're welcome.
Yo,
Daddy, long time.
Yes, I know. Now that the election, I'm trying to concentrate on my family.
Okay.
When yes, funny a lot. Election.
Okay.
And we have to our family for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But the election is over, so for the past 4 months I have to concentrate on my family. And you know, and yes, I'm social media. I mean, through off with my advice.
Okay.
The thought to be, you know, meeting card was it. No matter what for in us, I want to thank you, all your listeners. Say, be okay, be everything you are saying is nothing but the truth. It can be the starting, yeah, diaspora. Maybe the America 28 years. Nipo de buy honorable candidate Japan. That time can not hear politics, no, I'm my best friend. That. And you know, here politics into no de buy and the men pursue be an asset. And who candidate Japan is over 30 years in that time, no, you're politician. And you know, a true say, one more well brute, you know, those people in diaspora, most of them was brought here by the politicians. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, into the our kind of and the crepa. Now, yeah, well, so 80% of us, when we Jimmy for, I'm telling you this.
Really? Where there?
Telling you this.
And then I make your papa say he's over 70 years old. He's over 70 years.
He was 74. Last week in Amia 74.
He's 74 years of age and he's lived in America for over 20 years.
28 years in Amiwomi.
He's living in America for over 28 years and he's saying that 80% of Africans, Ghanaians in the diaspora are fools. That will continue.
Maybe Hakramenti Association Kramati Bebre. In fact, Mati say 4. I am from who I want for electrification project, a water resources. Nina no my be so no association back and yet to me between me and mom to one cassa or mukuru. One more discan a contribution now, no, their party.
Oh,
You do mean that out that. Internal some association in a Jenny Makabakupe. Those who are helping people in Ghana for development. And once after the person was a festival, no more to on Tuma, a one which is a chow, and no one more about tent, no about music, no one room, no moody, one movie and one more makoda.
oh,
And people in this bar. No my one more hotel. One more hotel, no hotel rooms, one more down, no magic, one more distribute friends contribution. They are supported parliamentarians, politicians, and no one this can man more to come back to Ghana. Yeah, you have 80%. Yeah, Jim Simua movie, you know.
This is painful truth, but it is yes, no cry no canon.
It's the truth. It's the truth. The only thing, Amana, especially Ghana, me, my country, no, I say, if you need a queen. And yes, if you are Mutimua, Moon Klinia, in Kamuni, me answer, here, well, 10 times.
Wow.
Yes. Me the honey is ho. Afi me do be foreign land. Me first acquaint to me call Nigeria. Me do Nigeria and Nigeria for mo atwa wo ho a wo kontokwa. Me free ho me call Syria. It's gone.
Daddy, we are listening to you.
Me free ho me call Syria. What mean ka? Me do ho Syria no Arab land. Me di ho 6 months. 6 months no Arab fo ni na ka wo ho abom. Me do ho no Arab fo ni na ka wo ho abom a. Who say they are fighting their common enemy, which is Israelis.
Okay.
Let's say young Africans are. Can you answer young queen and say na to kwa omokun missile to missile, bombs to bombs. Woman fa yanko pound na ekon to kwa wokuro no mu. Africa Jimmy for de bia yeti aso dem na e bompa ye.
Oh, Rade Jacopo.
Before ho, me did 6 months with Syria. Before na me call Lebanon. Lebanon me call na ho na me konya meyire. Ena meyire no ye ibani a wo na ba. Oye a ho defense minister o friend Michelle Moore.
Okay.
Defense minister ho na meyire na no ye adwuma ma no. No ye cook. Meyire ye ibani a wo de call Lebanon.
Okay.
Ofa yaw, masam de be wan mitwa so. Lebanon no Muslims one more fight Christians. A house me di 4 years. Afimi hu na me hwe na ntoko na no ayedin. Ena ese mi firi ho Japan na me call ye. Because Japan was one of the most peaceful country in the world. Who Japanese niya, onene yanku Japanese ni kuntukwada. Japan, Korea, Philippines, South Korea, North Korea, we not share border because everybody have ammunition. Nobody is fighting each other. They have secured their lands, their borders. Who are you to go and throw a bomb to Japan and I say, oh, the bomb go to Korea, South Korea, and I say North Korea, and I say Philippines? Hell no, it will never happen. Me did Japan 17 good years. Me go school, fear Japanese. And I'm here in 1992, I'm here, I'm back to Ghana. And before we are our own enemies. Yan ye. Ibrahim Traoré di oye yan yamufe. Sir, munyan ma wo fie wo munya kwan ntua wo mutu kwan no. You don't want them to succeed or live with factories, with pure security to take care of them. Na mo te France, madam hu bua. To say nkot na mo keka ka mo. Chimifo.
That the other say. The other say pa say
Me the man befia na we African ni no wa mbua wo man Africa. Yankopon be de Yesu moja me Yesu ni me kramoni. Me de Yesu moja kan wanim.
But that's it, papa.
Me the man Yesu ya ho over yaw.
That's it. The CEO of Royal Crew Entertainment, all the way in Cincinnati, Columbus, Ohio, and I attend in Kano. Mamenko, Buju, tell me can.
Over now.
Buju.
Me ma
Yeah, Buju.
and the money aduma.
Me that's it.
Me fa kwanya we so de chia watie fo ne ahwefo nyina. Ya papa no akasa bebre wama like me nsɛm nyina mpo aka me tirim afa ya o. Africa nye obi na yɛ yɛ Africa afa ya o. Ya yɛ ho. Afa ya o. Greediness na eku Africa for. Kyese aya na medwen nneɛma ho a mente ase sɛ ade na bibini susu sɛ ɛsɛ ɔno nkwa na onya bibi a ɛyɛ papa na ne nua nsɛ sɛ onya bi. Na nka esi dan yɛ na nka bibini wutwa ho ne nua bibini abɛko sɛ ɔyɛ ɔman ne yie nti ɛmo sɛ ɔyɛ ne yie. Nanti den pa na kyerɛ sɛ wonim sɛ the whole world obi a ɔbɛbuza no bi onim sɛ Africa yɛ ne ɛyɛ poorest o ɔmonim sɛ yɛ ne ɛyɛ poorest o. Ɔmonim sɛ yɛ ne yɛ ho kyerɛ yɛn yɛ o. Ampa ɛyɛ programming ɔmo akyerɛ ɔmo sɛ yɛ ho kyerɛ yɛn ne yɛn Africa sɛ yɛn so yɛagye atum sɛ ae yɛ ho kyerɛ yɛn. Ɔfa yaw na nkante saa Ibrahim Traore ɔba ɔnya 3 years o. Ensu boy we yatua ne debt eka Cote d'Ivoire Burkina di nyina watua ne nyina.
Yes.
It is any power we na wote baabi se onye ni papa na opedan biem. Yempo di anka yenya na to the sense ye de ebi ma ye scapegoat am ye hu omo. Ye hu hwekro ye hu nkroma. Ye hu hwekro ye hu Gaddafi. Ye hu hwekro South Africa akwa ye hu no. Nelson Mandela. Nti da ben Africa ye be reason hu say no sankrofo we ayeyen na yama omo ho but ese na kwa say omo na mai Africa se yan ye wo ho hwe Africa ye ba into united ne ye ka se ye sopran grofo we bibia ho ahokere be to mo so no ba ye nim
True. Yeah.
ya dwene nko ho because e ba no resources natural bibia no aye Africa ye nekita ye. Nti esi den na nkada bia ye mum ade ne ye de ne mum ye send mirika ekopa cheobu nkotodwe se mum ya besia na ye gimi saa. Nti aya medwe me hu se ye gimi o se ye den kra na ye anase se ya bro ne bayi o na ye Africa sa ya na medwe ho a me ntiase. Enti susu ampa se Ghana se even though se Ghana kekekwa ye se ye gyina ye naso as a country se ye develop Ghana nti enye ya na. Enti den pa na ye si akwan. Enemre yeti ha minister mekasa oso obi anya na garden e wo ne mfitire na ye pese ye tu komase e wo Ghana. Nti obi anya garden wo ne mfitire. Ti bonkoso minister nti when ye the agric minister ama wo no. Just a dream be anywhere so just na the high obi dying so e o mfitire. The high obi dying ono so wo mfitire ni bia na.
Debbie.
Ye won crofo they are willing to go to agriculture but obi ka recruitment ni ho. Akadie ni ho. Enti anka se minister we so be a district be a mamu machine tractors be say. District be a mamu tractors be 10 and 20. Farmers na ho na bia moye garden farming munya bia e bia nipa 5 bia mo kwa bia 10 acres. Mo kwa samos ye mo kwa machine na machine na do ma mu ye be produce by de mu say na ma ye say. Ni ehun se mpo se mutu komase. Na obi nko dua bode amienu ba nche me ensa woni fitire na nka che se no betu komase ana.
They are the same thing. They are okay. The same thing. Ibrahim Traore you. Machines are wow. Kraba ya wo yifa Ghana porta.
Messi enam ye mfitire he ya.
Omo de ni nyina ko villages ama ku afford ko yefo.
Enti we ni mpanifo na ye nim no mu nim ana se ye no mu nye. Ana na metwe ho a menti ase no. Ye nim ena mu nim ana se ye na mu nye. Chese mama obibini aye moba to the maximum level say to make us wanu no kra so ba wiase enwo se pasa so enwo se sisa ofa yawo enti dem pa na before ya hawo enti ye bresa enti ya hawo ne de ya sori dem na ye kogina da bia na ya hawo ana se ye mpanifo na ye dom besi so na ye hawo me hu no say o hawo ne ye me and the warfare because you to me choose the right leader. I don't need a biggest problem. yentumi yi okandini papa se wen yi kandini papa obebre obema wayira because a driver ni na wa fa ne so ntwu no only do no onim kuro no so a odo be kokko tintin ante wo na wo te car ni mo no be stressful obebre ano ni ye problem enti de bia make say see around I'm not me go bremu obi a me go bremu leader bia me bremu we the Ghanaians so called the youth
We the youth.
so called the youth. Yeah, but I said, ya wu ne ya jimmy ya to the maximum level to the extent say, oh, yeah, ni bano nishi yano. He just was just to me say, me this ni, me MPP ni, me CPP ni teacher say, oh come without any reasoning on you say, dear koi ebe kwasi anasa kwasi we just vote yeah to abakeke. Do ni man say makoto aba. The only man say, we are just fighting for win, but you name the other at the papa beba. Oh, we are just looking for the winner. Yes, winner. So, me name say you're born. Yes, because you go keke. Na yam na course. Then I get 3 points. Balls, leadership and this a ball. No, I guess you make the winning team. Na mako dia keke.
Yo,
Anura, no, be at us.
Enura, Medase, Buju, thank you so much for your contribution. I really appreciate. What can you na Buju? Enura, me who say yampeni for former president, any current president, Asia Okowua, Omochia, Omosiria, Omudi, I mean, and Komo, Fefe, me koshi a fool so yes, Ebu Hona, Omu bleeding, Omu wofu, Adentina, what said your Mahama Kushia Kufado, Adentina Mahama, will come meet Kufado. I'm disappointed you now say, Munshiadi. Now, when the country said your Mahama and Kufado, they are enemies. When the country will say, your Mahama and Kufado, they are enemies. Muna mabodam ana mumuacha na moko muhunto kwa siampa fo muna mubedi muwate mo social media no mako muhunto kwa sa Mahama ni Akufo-Addo they are not enemies moi you to kwa siampa fo mama call the next person Eric Bano what you mean Eric what you mean Eric kasa Eric what you mean kasa why do so Eric Eric and Timinka Morning Star what you mean Morning Star what you mean
Yeah, from phone.
money flow for me
Yeah. From me chair no what you nyina.
Abusan 40
Manage way ya wo ye hu pa.
me that's it
Me no me kra de sisi no before no me hu yankasa me hu ade a how a miski end describe yankasa ye hu. Sabi ende no wo kase ya abo akora na asa ye abumu na nimutia. Because the way I'm one to behave in Ukraine, come here, say, yeah, no, Munians and say, share. I said, me, Messi, and I do masquerade, sir, my dear chin, not Burkina Faso news in Kwana meeting. Just Metnas and I made dreams, Uncle for Mugu France demonstration. Between dream who quite chira, now, ya chatter or moon or more, ya. That's what you said, I didn't know more than a crowd for or money shut down you. And so would the force be in her yard, Enti wankasa wo dan ho kire mu a wo bere na nipa ba kwa sore de ne nkwa ato ho ode ne nkwa ato asan mu se me de to amoman mu ni nyina amoman no asi yi wo se wo mpe yenyi free so na ablabo na wutima a wo bere ma wo free ho ko France no sa ablabo no ehofo no mutima mo nsa so continue wo sa ablabo na nkasa mu enti wankasa wo dadwe we hu a di asem na otibu aka kire wo Uti waka tell say we nipa and I said we ya aboa. Hwe wafa enyem won said the next generation be ba no ho. Sabi o megimi asen de ekura ye gimi.
Me count 9.
Na ya na ye die na no matam so mo kwa de wafa no mu nim de ahwehwe ye wu. No mu nim ahwehwe mpo. Enti o mo kwa de ye blame o. Na wo ende wo kwa iPhone 16. Yesi bibia ba fe ni AI. E de nenne eni wi ade na wo sachi awunya. Eni bie be na mbae. Now they still what so te ho. Ejimi sa ajimi we ya. Woni wona na wudi na tem hwan na sabe wajimi.
Yo.
Ye kwara sabe ye sen mu wampo.
Yo.
Na enne de bia meka se enne de ye hu hwi o. The next 20 years di anim no ho. So what ye what ho na wo se wo the party bia bo ho safahene. oh we MPP ni we NDC ni we dey ye wutu me se de bia me kasa kai hu se sampa inform yenu ade o mato wachi sebe nipa de nyina anim se wunyina ya beto ne safro e bia 20 years no munyi asase na no ma ye mre kra na o moto kra no ma ye mre omumma se be di de adi ye so na wo sa ata wadwe tene wa bla bo besi ebeye wadwe the next 20 years wa bla bo de ebeye e wa asase we so kesa medwen sa garam se ye ekoso wo Ghana poison mu hwe gu asase mu na kwesa sa de we be wo kwa 20 years 15 years sa asase de ne beye asase no di dua de mpo ebeye yi na eyeye kura wodi a wo benya hoden Chase you te wo Ghana no wodwi omo ho a de party se ma chekere omo ho wo ka hweche na wontie de onima ye ne party sa sika sem ya wo ka ho asem sa halfway ejiji sika de koboa party me transe dwe ho a eni mitibu a eko de bia
yo
I was here starting ya dream sa de we sa ayi ye nyina ye sore na ye de anu tum de ye koso Burkina se ne ofa wuyi anka ye ba life ne ye kasa o mewu sa de ye ne te ye hu nyansa ba na so ye de enye ya eni o ma hu hia nko a ne ye de ye ne sa apu so wo be hu broni se o be ba apu so na o be marketing o be ton ade ba ye de nu anya ntoko aduabo se de ye be yi ye ho eno ne ye
yo
ya broni bia na ye yi o se broni na ye ya na ya ma ye ho kwan no mo ye because adwin na dey yetiru no enye nipa de nti nipa wontimi nhwe obi betumi obi bedwen ama nti omo adwen ma ye because adwin na yetiru ma ye de dwen omo na adwen ma ye na ye di omo so ye di akiri ofa kakra meka no se ebehwe yansa bebo yankasa ye nhwe yansa so a abire mu odi ne die ni mu ba na obehu enye nkom hye omo ankasa nim se yade ye da wodada that's
Morning Star, thank you so much for your contribution.
Ofa unim bibi sana no me media personality media no mejai media no Ghana ye problem pa bako we as a Ghanaians no ye problem pa bako ye we the media media for ne Ghana's bigger yen ansana ye betu sa politicians no so ye tu sa media for no so ansa.
Okay.
Ye nim de ye papa ne pa. Let me take this for example. Akufo ado aban enema ekoso galamsey saga edien mfan kosi galamsey BBC yakosa river nkobra ye ya say hey of ampacho eneno galano ye jai ho. E say no em say bibia ekofom. E say galano ye jai Ghana for na jai tu illegal mining no ni nyina adwai ho. Ye nipa bonefo as media Ghanaian media omo ne Ghanaians problem me jai media juma no media for ni nipa bonefo omo de omo fu na nam ofa media ni bion ho ma oye juma mo man no me say media ni bion ho no ma o sini radio station o sini TV station oye juma de am man no oye juma or build bibi for no an self on dwene wo Ghana ni no ho
Even most of the bloggers on social media.
Yes, they are all greedy. Me kase me se me nim da beba me wo so evidence ni ade a me putu di amount no media for no wo mafu eni omode nam said ye see ye galamsey ho saga ni ade galamsey e na ne status ye tu galamsey democracy no emoye IBRAHIM TRAORE I support the 100% democracy ye nu ho ye Jimmy before ye Jimmy for ne chechire yensa de koma abrofo no so omonyewe. Let me take Putin Putin and talk na or sorry wo Ukraine so no kakra minim fa wo se minim ba bia obetumi aka onim se na Putin ko si military base Mexico and America for the man warning say onim na so mo try so be si bibia ho honom a omundu hokro mbes kata omu bibi ombe show munya na Putin ye din wankasa na Putin ye din na mo pese mo ko Ukraine and Poland mo ko si military base wo ho na se wo no tamfo ba wo so afa obepini se omra wo so me I support Putin 100%. Ono no ontra ono mo ono de me tonhwe ono ne nkofo so ho Ono no ntena ho na wo be se wo military base na beto so no ne nkofo so sa papa ne de wonimu nyansa to the extent say ye mpanyimfo na jimi anti galam say na your friend says Sami Jamfi and no way for Sami Jamfinka. Otenenka a yibeni. Abbas Basintali Utinenka away, Otenenka a dibese. Pacho, Otenenka dibese. Oti Abbas and Talinka dibese. Aha. Sam George, Otenenka or Sassi about your saber register sim. Sam George. So what is also a saber register sim? Aha. Offer. Until I will say you who on mine na yet Timuno. Na yewe so obia ye adwuma ma ne ho obia penefu ye ndwere oman no na Ghana de revolution no enche be start hwe ye say MPP ye hwe akufo ado ne mahama nye no mote ho mu bose no na ye si akire ne ye jimi na ye si akire MPP NDC me matani me di me so me ma santini me di me so e na ye dada ye ho saa na hwede ye jimi ne hwede ye kire ye mo mu take ye for granted on say mahama say obuild ne ba no on say obuild ne ba boy no be ko build na chi our presidential ambition. And to say, Jimmy, Omudiebe Jimmy Sa, me a Carmenco, MPO, minister, when you be simple terms of a campaign, no, Sanquas a seminal, ultimate ramify offer. And to do time a Ghanaian youth, we have to reason. Yeah, Jimmy, Mumma or Mumma manipulated, but Contoquano Moko, no, be business, oh, or be business. Or more interest to want to call him.
That will be my next conversation. Maybe I now.
Yes. Who are those people providing the ammunitions for them? Who are those people? Who are extremely to about her? Not say her, no party, but you to go to her, you to box side to her, you to diamond her, a dear no. Ediene wo honum enti asanto kwani ntimi eto ntumi ntwa enti wo say ye dwene hu se hwan mu ene provide ammunition for them omoko political interest omo political interest wom omo political interest enti ye Ghana for no minim se moma ye nyina ye kwa adwempe na ya fa cheda wo de moma ye ma third party bi opportunity ni omra na me se mahama Is a doom son and Nashas, no, ye man 2 years. Say 2 years no sooner ye who we are bra, Ghana kuna beboy makamaka. Ye here a radde de be a me bompire, Mimpire me bonus a radde. Prepare will be my said your people be my a friend said Burkina Faso no. I want this one prepare will be my ya bobra, who cook Roma or Momoton, your piano do the nadia boji.
Yeah.
Oh, piano do the nadia boji. Ye need fixed price, oh baby. Ye won't penny for Mulidi or mine. Ye wo mo mu lidi o man no mahama ba ye nim so be chinkofo bi agumo ye nim sanke ye be che gabi o chira kwa santimedi atuo ministers MPs ye nim se oba be chi bi agum adase nin katiate ayiso radio inshira na say he o senti opa ye pache se ni papa bi ani MPP ana they are one people omo ye ba ku we be dibia na we be dibi omo nim game no omo ti game na se ofa omo ti game na se Media for nyami be chia journalism media person nyami be chia wo mu kapapa Ghana journalism Ghana media me hu dia menka nyami ni omu be di papa and Captain Smart away me Captain Shatie me follow no me penasem me pe Captain Smart asem na me penasem and no way na no way it's obia ye din omagigi omusika hye omu hunti no oman ni moto na ya na de ya me ya ne so fa na nsa bi me ko search oduma se me koye story misusa eho ebrofi hopa misusa misike wo me hu nyina me ba na misika nyina sa ofa me di nisuo ni arehohwe se ofa am se me nim se ya kokko Ghana baabi a ahafo honom no ye fe baabi akodie me nim se ofa ubesu nisuo mama ukohwe baabi a mrewafo da enkokorafo mesi me kwakura bi ase won wofa akola wanyini wo mo 6 years ya wo na chi be 4 o maame no papa konwura mo afa no mko pa aduane aba mo mabedi na enkolai wo ho na otim se enkolai kom di wo mu na meti ho no mpa o maame ne bai me hu se wo de banchesi so o de magini nyaado na eye nkwan magini nyaado ena o di wo fufu a won ne nkola na di awrehosem we nyina politicians ne se omo de omo na eye oman ni yie na nyame betua wo mu kankasa na me se ebre bi beso nyese na Ghana be yo emre bi beso nyame be yi obi di amaya ya be ye hwe Ibrahim Traore ne ka nyina watua ka wode America nyina watua ade na mumu omo take for granted sa Enti abrofo no de no ma hunu crazy agu ye trima na say e de no ma yeye. Enye ya ye Jimmy. Enye ya ye jiwe ekufa do no ma hama na gina ho no mo bosiri hehe no. Enti say ya reason na pa ye nchirima na eba ne be ye mobo. Omoa na bekoso anyeska na ye mebre. Obeka so papa amobra, o maame amobra but ne ye wi o man sika. E de agu no ho no wodi. No ono na say nye ho beka cho so maame no papa amobra. African leaders omuye nipa bonefo. Now omoye ye friends a demonstration no France honom no. O he acheche omu se gu omu chi se o ma anya se de na me bra ba ko kan no. Se o ma anya ahwe ya bia ye bepam wo mu ana se bia bibisa because omuye agimi for ma jimi. E say ye do time o se Ghana ye kan no kra kire yo wo obia o ye journalism ehu so de na funu ne nan nam no sa nipa no ko se etu no so sa media for ne nipa bonefo eja kwabena of YouTube o way eja kwabena of YouTube na o way omunyina ye din omagije omusika egu omubotom we ya no de ne matu kwan na omafa ha na waye din no otim enti media Ghana biggest problem back e media for na ne kura metimi aka no media for no ene Ghanaian problems kese pa me media dwuma no mejai menye biem mejai na me host political show Angelic TV na me call Kintom na of airtime threaten adwuma ruafo no hwede omo de ekokoten omo threaten na ma ye fence okatachie free ho adai na mo ye oman ne sa adai enti se MPP ni NDC ni ya ntu omo ade so Ghana na nye ye da no kura no and that's the fact ye ntu omo a enye ye ye ntu omo a enye ye galamse ne omo jai ofa mo bi sun kasa bi na eden
me that's ma follow back na ye din komo all right, thank you so much. Media no dey me ma unyai mama wa ye na mom because say wo positive no ka say wo be jai na negative na koso reni a ene say na abregu enti me ma unyai enti e be din komo why because it has to we the positive ones have to neutralize the negative ones. It doesn't matter, they are powerful, but we have to also let some people, because there are millions of people who believe in some of us who trust to say we means good, and you know I won't let you stop. At times it's true, me I give up sometimes. I give up, say no, you know, these people are not worth dying for or fighting for. But I'm not fighting for somebody. I'm not fighting for anybody. I'm just being honest to myself. I'm just speaking truth to power. I'm just being honest to the universe. That's all. It's my dear. Rebecca, I won't die. Of about TV, Dubai, of about see you. Seti, when I didn't baby, and I've done almost over 1 hour. Seti, not in the new year. But I'm sure more request, you know. So my team, I'm picking more. Move and why? I wish I could pick you guys, but move and say. We've done exact time we've done over here. I don't know. 30 we've done 2 hours, 12 minutes. My brother, Mama Minko resting at Kamesaba. 30, upon to say.
Ofai, Obo the other room of
30, get ready. I was a Baba Sinko Boko Patato Ko.
Ofa, we akpleni mekoye deo. Ofa akple ni kokonte ni mekoye depa enti mi mbe we si mi tam we makwase aforo so omu nim nyansa se omu be transfer solve omu problem a obi a ne ho obeba be pato omu ngusu no mu jimi no mu nkunku omu nkwase afo ofa edru time a Africa fo ye be ye baako na ye support ye ho wofa IBRAHIM TRAORE wa chire se with that imrofono ye be develop ye mind no 1,000 times better than Europe hanmo wofa what we say minister be kita 4x4 wo Burkina
Debbie
what we say minister be oko a year na yamanu a year allowances
Debbie
yamanu bottom allowances
Debbie
yamanu bed hook allowances
Debbie
wofa Ghana ye Jimmy
ene meba mamika bibi nchira me no ka say parliamentarians in parliament ya mo bia ye the get fund 200,000 Ghana cedis eko obia constituency get fund ye sika ye dey kwakobua for educational educational projects, school buildings, classrooms, near the 200,000 eco constituency BSA, improve into the Ghana education project. And the Yama MPBR 150,000 say, Sikani is supervision Sika 80. Sikani Edikako developer get fund education sector in every constituency 200,000. That is 2 billion old currency. And yet 1.5 billion. Ama parliamentary review say, "Oh, way never come monitor project." The actual money for the development is 200,000, but the supervision money is 150, 1.5. Imagine.
Wafa, me, my guy said, me ya Ghana politicians, my bottom, anka my bottom. Wafa, omo ready ya Ghana for no more who say, ya no, ya no, ya Juma.
Abadam.
Yes, because Wafa, omo ready ya, I will say, ya no, ya Jimmy, ya Timman for no, ya Jimmy, and Untina, omo dia grossa no. Wafa, share. IBRAHIM TRAORE, less than 5 years, what you are the career. What was your development now? You know, one bobusiao. Yesikana ewo mainumu. Enti Ghana dia Ghana. Say yensisa democracy tantaina. Yedi ti Ghana honumwa. Let's forget it. Wafa, let's forget it. Ghana. Yesi abuano fidie China. Ewo se no su. Se fidie China. Nusu ewo se na esu.
Yeah.
Omuni NDC ni MPP no.
Yeah.
Eji se obi anadwen wo form no be fi se John Mama Baba chi MPP for akojil. Shia. What for me see Ghana say yenja democracy no aye di aban no be maso jani say obeba be ye ni year. And let's forget it. And asa tiponko for mienu we NDC ni MPP no they won't allow. Wow. Omono, they are working for their paymasters. They are working for the Europeans.
Yeah.
Officer John Mama near IBRAHIM TRAORE no John Mama onim nyansa onim say obeye biana. Onye because who say Ghana for no yempa dipa. Who say na ye nyina ye appreciating ya IBRAHIM TRAORE no. Mama obi sorry wo Ghana say onusu baba be ye sad adie no sa wo Ghana ube hu say na ahimfo osofofo be sorry atiano but we are in Ghana praising IBRAHIM TRAORE ya bodam Ghana for wafa oni mi say 80s no sa polio we na yet ya be wo ye wo school no enu na ama ye ya adwen wo from no
True.
Wafa.
Yeah.
Wafa mi see 2024 abana omutu ye no. Yanya obi ti say cheddar. Owo nimdie. Say na omutu abana me say Ghana for ye Jimmy. Enya politicians na Jimmy o. You to know na ye Jimmy Buta. And ye ni adwen. And we are fighting ourselves. Wafa.
They are in Ghana praising IBRAHIM TRAORE, but let IBRAHIM TRAORE, should he be a Ghanaian, they would have called him a scammer.
Yes.
They would have called him a scammer. Should he be a Ghanaian, they would have called him a scammer. Because they are comfortable with their MPP and NDC, but they expect somebody to raise up somebody elsewhere and do something for them. Yeah, but them for my brothers and sisters.
Wafa, hey. What Galamse na jai? Ena Galamse no Wafa. Say yen start say ye kunkum nipa e wo hono mu Galamse enja enani ochra. Ube uso obi be sorry say o pese onye oman ni ye no a obe take different measures say obe ma ni trimi eye dinsa no ube uso sa osofo ni prophet fake fo no mo mu wo na himfo fo no mo adwen nya adwuma no o make so ye mu ye ni say me say Ghana dey yen forget you wo fa yen forget it Ghana enye ye ni ochra ye nyina ye pese Ghana enye ye but with NDC MPP no enye ye because you scratch my back, I scratch your back.
Say the Abani say, we are on also one of the name Kasa. Now also a creative platform. Now they are supporting one of them. Now Uponya Penny be not while link to Penny be no Amaka also they are both. That is what is going on. Most of so-called bloggers, so-called activists. Most of so-called bloggers, so-called activists, the topmost goal is to create, to get connection links in this one of these parties. Said the bear also power. That is all. It may be another. Yeah. I catch them.
Ena one thing is say a percent Ghana any year. Titinu 70, 80s no. Now you need radio station more than 5 for Ghana. Near your sister no can say radio stations need presenters no need problem for Ghana. Yampa. Wafa say a percent Ghana any year. Yen busa 1 man radio stations ni politicians radio station ni Ghana yen gunu nenka enka we GBC pe wafa politician bi obebie radio station bi no enye so di ba be boa o man no
Dabi
on fa boa man
the propaganda or the champion in the propaganda.
Wafa we are not serious as Ghanaians. That is the fact. Dede na ye o God social media ye dede keke we are not serious.
We are
not serious. Na misumi hu akufo adoni mama omuchia ni omuti ni say wow.
Yeah.
Ena ye ti hanumu ye fight Yahoo because of NDC MPP. Ghana youth ye mua. Missy Ghana no ye he obi ti say IBRAHIM TRAORE and sana Ghana betimi aye you. Without that there ye forget it. Wafa maminja why? Ni owuni obo adenye adwuma. Me da say.
Papa say T. Thank you so much. Abushia me say bi no ma request on person mo join but me seremo mommy and reserve the energy, some of the time no enumere latest by any holiday. I know many of you at home. Enumere latest by 8 p.m. No, I'll be back on air. You better discuss it. Boko conversation. No, you better delve deep. Now, so the issue of MC presidency appointing or Asante Mampoa, NDCU to be another NDC for be granted press conference. All these conversations, no, can be. I was going around. We went to Dumesa. From Dumesa, we came to the Ashanti region. We went to the Bono region. From Bono region, we came to the Ashanti region. From the Ashanti region, we came to Greater Accra. From Greater Accra, we went to the Volta region. We spent 3 days in the Volta region. It was only yesterday that we returned back to the Greater Accra. And afraid maybe now but all the conversations, you know, me perspective abba na I dream honere. The most important thing that I'm doing on my platform or my topmost priority is just to let people understand what is going on in the country. That's all. Me, I don't have any interest to. No. I don't have any interest. I don't have any interest. I have an interest. My interest is I want majority of Ghanaians to understand what is going on in the country. But some particularly deliberately for agenda B, some may support to agenda A, agenda B there. You don't find me there. When your bloggers and your communicators or your activists, when they are meeting their political parties or they are meeting executive or people from these political parties, you see them. You can't classify me to them. I go around across the country for you to know the reality going on in the country. And I discuss issues, I discuss topics for you to understand what is going on. The most important thing in life, one of the most important things in life I know is understanding. Majority of us don't understand what is going on around us. That is why we are living in Ghana here, classifying ourselves as peaceful people. Okay? One reason why we are living in this country quietly, you see everybody is doing what they want, is because 90% of the people don't understand what is going on around them. And the 10% who somehow understand what is going on are not also telling the people the realistic truth. So we act as if we are living here peacefully. It is a lie. So my interest is to let my youth and the people of this country know the reality side of whatever going on in this country. And you discuss Boko issue, the tribal politics in this country, the danger it's creating or the danger ahead of us, But for this particular video, In the next 2 to 3 hours, I'll be premiering it on YouTube. The Nation Uncle TV on YouTube. I'll be premiering it on YouTube. So if you are not on our YouTube platform, if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, just go to YouTube right now, search for the Nation Uncle TV on YouTube, subscribe and turn on the notifications so that you don't miss any of our updates. My name is Ofaya, the Nation Uncle. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate your presence, being here, your time, your support, sharing, liking, commenting. I really appreciate it. Respect. Peace out. Bye-bye.